This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska.
And happy Independence Day, everyone. It is the 4th of July in Norfolk, Nebraska. Yes, we're very happy about it.
It's a high five kind of day.
Yeah, high five, America. That's Lady Joe Krieger. I'm Eric McKay. Welcome to News Channel Nebraska's live coverage of the Norfolk 4th of July Parade, the 49th edition of the parade. Thanks in part to Sundance and Home Health Medical Equipment. Lady Joe, so far the rain has held off.
Yes.
There's a bit of a breeze, which is helping things.
It's very pleasant.
Just a gorgeous day for a parade right now.
That's right. The streets are lined with folks. They were lining up before we even got here.
Yeah, they beat us to the spot.
I think it's definitely a tradition. People come, they find their spot, and that's where they are every year.
Absolutely. So let's talk parade strategy. A little Lady Joe Krieger. What's the candy grabbing strategy? Were you an elbows person?
Man.
Did you spot, like, how does a Lady Joe Krieger maximize the candy output in a parade?
Probably go too far out into the street.
yeah, and have a lady, and pulling
get
back.
the pieces
that
exactly. Nobody else's mom would let them get.
Exactly. What was the candy you were hoping for? The favorite one?
Top parade candy. The flavored Tootsie Rolls.
Not
the chocolate.
Yeah.
But like the lemon and the vanilla, the colored Tootsie Rolls.
Sure. Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Were good ones. I always liked it whenever somebody would hand out popsicles. That was that would be the rare instance where you would get a popsicle, and boy, that got the day going. We are sitting right now on Madison Avenue in Norfolk. We're getting set for the beginning of the parade. In just a few moments, we're expecting things to kick off shortly. So part of a full day of holiday festivities here on News Channel Nebraska later today. We'll be showing a replay of, maybe you streamed it yesterday, of the military special baseball game involving the Corn Belt League. We've been covering Corn Belt Baseball League. Really cool game played yesterday. You'll be able to see that this afternoon right here on News Channel Nebraska as well. How's the holiday been so far?
So good. So good. And if you missed the parade at 10 o'clock today, don't worry. There's plenty more to go to. The lineup for our crew today started in Hoskins at 8. We're here at 10. Platte Center, Nebraska has a parade at 10:30. Neely turns 150. Had you heard that?
I was there this past weekend celebrating with them. Yeah.
So their 4th of July parade will happen at noon. Madison always has a parade at 2, and then I think Stanton has one at 4.
They have
one
this
usually
afternoon.
do. So.
Yep. Yeah. It's a full day. If you're in Northeast Nebraska, you just parade hop, get the plastic bags out, get the kids all sugared up, and then they'll conk out at 10 o'clock and maybe sleep till noon tomorrow. You'll be all set.
Unless they've run your budget out of fireworks.
That's true. And if the number of fireworks that have been going off the last few days are any indication, the budgets have been stretched in fireworks this year.
For sure.
We are keeping our eye on the weather. To the west of us, there are some rather foreboding clouds that are coming this way. So we're keeping an eye on things. Of course, today could potentially be a busy day for severe weather. We've got our folks on hand in case anything gets too crazy. We'll make sure to let you know about it and keep you safe out there. But for now, turnout is fantastic. They are lined about 2 or 3 deep here on Madison Avenue. And, of course, the route itself, it goes kind of winds throughout Norfolk. We're on Madison. It starts at Brosh and 2nd, heads south to Madison where we are, then goes east to west to 5th Street, goes up north to Prospect, where it wraps up.
They made a little change because usually it's on 1st Street.
Yep.
So with the construction, they moved it just over a block.
Yep.
And
for those not in Norfolk, 1st Street is shut down right now.
Definitely.
And the parade is getting underway. We've got our first exhibit making its way up Madison Avenue, which is, of course, the American Legion Post 16, as they do every year, presenting the colors and getting us started here on a beautiful 4th of July holiday here on News Channel Nebraska. Again, our coverage today brought to you in part by Sundance
Investments.
Sundance Investments in Home Health Medical Equipment. I can't read my own handwriting. That's a problem. And now the presentation of colors making its way. American Legion Post 16 and the Sons of the American Legion Color Guard Post 16. Led by the Norfolk Police Division. Always a great way to start a 4th of July parade.
You bet.
Legion always does a great job at events like this. Appreciate them, everything they do around the community.
Oh, we've got some veterans up on this military vehicle. Part of the National Guard.
Yep,
we
thanks to the
appreciate
Nebraska
their service.
National Guard. We thank the veterans for their service, the reason we're able to have an Independence Day. Those who fought so long ago and who continue to fight for our freedoms to this day.
Oh, and the veterans.
And the Norfolk Veterans Home bus. Some members of the Veterans Home able to be a part of the parade today. So glad they could make it out. The Norfolk Veterans Home does such a great job serving those who serve the country. We're glad they were able to be a part of this event as well. And then you've got the Boomfest flag.
This is like the Husker Tunnel walk.
It really is.
It gives you goosebumps as you see them coming down the street.
Yeah, it really is. This is the giant American flag that's raised at the beginning of Boomfest, carried by the Big Bang Boom Committee.
It just is awesome. All of them getting their arm workout for the
absolutely.
day.
But yeah, by the way, this is a really heavy flag. This is not easy work that they're doing. But again, this is the flag you see out at Skyview Lake every year. It takes dozens of folks to keep this thing going.
I'm guessing about 36 to 50 folks in their white gloves taking that flag right down the street.
And then, of course, you've got the American Legion Riders, veterans serving veterans. It's always a great dichotomy. You get sort of the quiet solemnity of the flag, and then the Legion Riders get the parade a bit more excitable.
Always proud to rev that engine for America.
Yeah, of course. Good day to be on a motorcycle. Get out, ride around.
I wonder how many parades they'll go to today, too.
You know, I imagine you'll see Legion Rider posts in every town, in pretty much every parade today, I'll bet. Then we've got the Grand Marshal of this year's parade, Smile Incorporated, with Caitlin Anderson of Norfolk representing the organization. Smile Inc. stands for Stephanie's Miracles and Loving Equine. The organization, founded by Patty Priner, started with a 6-year-old Stephanie that turned into 9 students and 1 pony in 1992, now serves more than 100 students per week with 17 horses and ponies. Caitlin representing all of the students that have ridden over the past 32 years. There is our Grand Marshal, Caitlin Anderson.
Raised in the US 92 flood communications
That's right. That's
family.
I was going to say. We know the Anderson family very well. Proud to see Caitlin representing there.
What a great Grand Marshal.
Absolutely.
Oh, in loving memory of Grandpa Vern.
This is Coover's Family Toys, a 1929 Model A sedan, Flying Wing 10. That's a late model, antique, sharp-looking vehicle. Chucking candy out the window. We've got Hallow at the weekend at the Willow. Coming up. See one of the many racers that utilize the track around here at Couver Racing. Now we've got our Halloween,
there we
folks.
go.
It's
That
Halloween
looks a little
on
more
the 4th of
hollow
July.
at the
That
weekend.
it does. The Hallow at the weekend.
You bet. Woo.
That will be coming up at
We're going to have
September
to look into
29th, 30th, and October 1st.
Are you a scary haunted house kind of guy?
Love them. Absolutely
oh,
love
man.
them.
No,
yeah, that is my thing. So yeah, the Willow Creek Reservoir are going to do a Halloween weekend, September 29th through the 1st. Spooky weekend up in northeast Nebraska. We got kids in their Halloween gear. Look, I'll tell you what, you want to make a kid's day, tell them on the 4th of July they get to put a Halloween costume on. That is a combination of holidays that is unmatched. Yeah, the second annual Hallowed Weekend at the Creek. They'll have campsite decorating. They'll have a costume contest, trick-or-treating. Be a good time. Let's see, what kind of costumes we have? We've got a little Annabelle doll there. We've got, Beetlejuice is here. I didn't even say his name 3 times. He just walked by anyway.
Thank you.
Remarkable. All right, now it's time for the Norfolk Antique Auto Club, one of the mainstays here in the 4th of July parade. Leading things off, that's Kelly Stewart driving a 1925 Ford Model T Roadster.
Second up, you'll see a 1930 Ford Model A closed cab pickup driven by Bob and Louise Oaxaca.
Yeah, that's a 1930 Model A there. Second in line. Third up, another Model A. This one, the Deluxe Coupe. Brown two-tone Louise Prohaska behind the wheel of that one.
Yes, and then the 1952.
Got the 1930 Model A two-door first. We got a bunch of Model A's in order.
There we go. Oh, here comes one with the carpet shop.
I think that's Dwayne Hofer driving that one. Now we got the 52 Ford Victoria. Painted a color you just don't see cars painted anymore.
Jade?
Yeah, sort of a jade, light jade with the white walls. That's Karen Hogendorn.
Yes.
Don Hogendorn behind the wheel.
Up from the Pierce area.
What a cool vehicle that is.
Look at those tires.
Incredible. Trucks represented as well. 1957 Chevy 3200. Dale Prock behind the wheel of that one. Third generation owner.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Been in the family for a while.
Yep. Next up will be a 1962 Plymouth Sport Furry convertible.
Yeah, Rod Thompson behind the wheel apparently wants to say hi to Gene. So we'll say hi as well. That's Mom. Hello to Mom from Jeannie Ricks. There you go. We got the 1970 Ford Mustang Fastback.
Look at that.
Bill Burnstraw driving that.
Oh, right up our alley, the 1998 Volkswagen Beetle.
This is our era of a classic right here, a 98 Beetle. I was a junior in high school when that car came out. That's Rick Croft behind the wheel of that one. Looking good. Like that blue as well. That's a good look.
Great.
We've also got a 74 Cadillac Eldorado. Pat Coover behind the wheel of that.
An international miss.
International miss, Nebraska, Vanessa
Para.
Para. Excellent. The Norfolk Antique Club always does a great job.
Established in 1964. Been around for a long time.
So the cars that were new when the Antique Club was
Yes.
established are now antiques. That's
You got
remarkable.
it.
Want to remind you folks, coverage of today's parade brought to you in part by Sundance Investments and Home Health Medical Equipment. We've got America's Elegant Miss Nebraska Junior Preteen. That is Raylyn Tervier. She created a platform, I Can, collects cans to donate the tabs to the Ronald McDonald House. The rest of the can is then recycled, and that money is donated to the Animal Shelter of Northeast Nebraska. Congrats to Raylyn Tervier, Elegant Miss Nebraska Preteen Junior. She's got her parade wave down as well.
She does.
It's all
She does.
elbows and wrists.
Which, if you have a parade wave as a child or young adult, I think that turns into a pontoon wave when you get older. Your boat wave.
What you're saying is that will serve you well later in
Yes,
life.
good skill to learn. Norfolk Iron and Metal and their family coming through the parade
They've
next.
been a proud member of the community for 115 years. Late this year, they'll be celebrating the opening of a new corporate headquarters right where it all started. The Robinson family looking forward to 115 more years in Norfolk and beyond.
Awesome.
You see Norfolk Iron and Metal. You see that NIM logo all over
Yes.
Nebraska.
We got strollers, we got buggies,
Yep. We've got the
their
mini semi, which
mini semi.
apparently wouldn't start today, so they've got to push it. But I want to know, who drew the straw to quote unquote drive that truck? Because that's a cherry gig. You just get to sit inside and people push you right down Madison Avenue.
Right down the road.
That's the way to do it. Norfolk Iron and Metal joining us once again. Go ahead.
I've been pleasantly surprised. No kids too far out in this street yet. We're doing good.
Good parade discipline so
Yes.
far. It's been good to see. We've got Abe Electric. I think they're refilling up on candy. I think they ran out of candy, needed to get more. Abe Electric and security, your safety, their top priority. From quality electrical services to cutting-edge cameras and advanced security systems, they've got you covered. Trust Abe Electric and Security for your electrical needs.
And they are patriotic 365 days a year.
Absolutely, yeah. That red, white, and blue van, you see, it seems like they got about 5 of them. You see it all over town in
And
Northeast
some of
Nebraska.
Some of the best Christmas cookies come from Abe's.
That is true. We know that firsthand. Absolutely, yeah. Like their USA float as well.
Yes.
With
yes.
the pinwheel, they got the bubbles. They got the full bit.
Oh, the bubbles. Can't go wrong
Cannot
with bubbles.
go wrong with bubbles. Got Real Dimensions Photography, specializing in all of your modern and classic photography needs. They do newborn shots, weddings, senior photos, business headshots. Call Ryan for your appointment today.
Nice.
Real Dimensions. You'll wonder if they have someone, taking a photo of the parade as
There
they
you
go.
There you go. Next up, Appliance EMT.
Providing service and repair in Northeast Nebraska on all major brands and appliances. Appliance EMT. Their
They're
candy
quick.
throwers trying to keep up with the vehicle. That's the toughest thing. You and I have a lot of experience in that. Oh,
Yes.
and they've got the popsicles too. Popsicles and magnets. That's useful parade paraphernalia there. That's excellent. Appliance EMT, good to see them. And again, the popsicles makes them the most popular float so far. I guarantee it.
Yep. He's been to our house a few times. Probably going to give him a call next
Bringing
week.
appliances back to life. Oh, and
thank
they know the way to
you.
our heart by bringing us popsicles. Excellent. There you go. Wonderful.
Up next, Christ Lutheran Church.
Yeah, Christ Lutheran, there's a place for you, a place for family, a place to grow, a place to belong, all rooted in Jesus Christ. Church, school, and daycare. Christ Lutheran, we talked about construction on 1st Street You've been by Christ Lutheran. There is a lot of construction going on there. I got a chance to tour their new gymnasium a couple of months ago. What an incredible facility that they've got. They did a ceremony where the kids got to sign the floor, the concrete base of the floor before they lay the gym floor down. So you won't see them, but the kids will know their signatures are there. And it was very, very cool. So they've got a lot of expansion going on, a lot of good things.
Much needed.
Happening at Christ Lutheran.
That's great. Hopefully, maybe they open this.
That's the hope. That was when I talked to him a couple months ago. That was the hope. Yep.
Great.
So, yeah, Christ Lutheran. Big things happening there. Again, you can't miss the construction right downtown. Next up, we've got Norfolk Medical Group. They've been in the community for over 70 years. We've got folks giving us water. I'll tell you what. They take care of us here at the Norfolk 4th of July Parade. Norfolk Medical Group, they've been around 70 years.
One of our sponsors for our 4th of July broadcast today,
we thank them
we
for
really
helping bring us this.
appreciate that.
And they got, the mini tractor. Now that's, there you go.
That's classic.
That's how you get them early. Get them
right.
on the Power Wheel tractor. They'll never want to get off.
You can ride your tractor today.
That's
if you come through the parade.
That's right. That is exactly right. Making their way through. There's a big family Norfolk Medical Group folks coming through.
Dr. Gebhardt's coming up the path here, too.
Dr. Gebhardt has helped the McKay kids grow quite a bit over the years.
Same with the Greers.
Well, you can hear the rumble.
He's really good at trivia, too.
Is he really?
Yes.
Oh, I'll have to keep that in mind if I ever need to put a trivia team together. Well, here comes the rumble.
They come.
It's the two-cylinder club.
You bet. Nothing
what would a 4th of July parade be without tractors?
Right, right. We've got a great line of John Deere tractors coming down Madison Avenue for you. The time and effort and energy these guys put into these tractors is just awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the antique cars. These are antique old tractors. And look, it's not like, so I'm not saying one is easier than the other. Keeping any type of vehicle around. But, like, these vehicles only go off-road, right? They travel in fields, over rocks, over rough terrain. So to keep them running this long, that is a special type of care that needs to be put into vehicles like these. The old two-cylinder club, they make regular parade appearances.
And participate in all sorts of events, whether it's the parade. This one talks about the tractor ride across northeast Nebraska. We've had some from Norfolk. It looks like we got some Madison representation coming up.
I've seen them out at the Elkhorn Valley Museum at various events over the years as well. And I was following about 2 of them on my way into the parade site today. Good to see.
Got some with bonus seats.
That's handy.
Yeah.
The little ones get to get the bird's eye view of the parade.
That's right.
Our thanks to the two-cylinder club for being a part of things once again.
Next up, Jerry's Trailers and Campers.
Start here, go anywhere. Jerry's making family memories since 1965. This is the time of year you see those trailers and campers getting packed up, heading to various locales.
Yeah.
Jerry's can make it happen for you.
That is one big camper.
That is enormous. That is yeah, you're right. That is a big camper. That is one of those, they call it glamping, right? Where you got like all the amenities ready to go in there.
Oh, so close.
We got them. They're chucking candy at us. I got it. See, the key is to let it get in to the body, and then you can.
Then pull it in.
Right, yeah. You don't do that with a football, though. That's a bad idea. But if you, with candy, that's okay.
Cradle it.
Exactly.
All right. Carhartt Lumber Company coming up next.
Family-owned and operated Carhartt Lumber's been giving you the power to build for over 100 years. Carhartt Lumber and Carhartt Kitchen and Bath wishing everyone a safe and happy 4th of July.
Giving you the power to build.
Yeah. It's the recognizable Carhartt trucks you see around town. All right, here comes the Norfolk Lions Club. Since 1921, they've got the golf tournament coming up July 22nd. They've got their football. They've got the raffle coming up, the big wheel races in August. And then, of course, they get one of these of their own, the Lions Club Parade, September 23rd. Mark it down. Of annual end-of-summer tradition. Boy, who is that in the Lion today, I wonder? I was wondering, I hope they've got the coolant system in there.
That's right.
My understanding is a lot of those blow-up ones have like coolant systems.
Little fans?
That keep you cool. I hope they have that today. Dietz Furniture celebrating 62 years in business, now in 3rd generation of local ownership. In fact, if you head to newschannelnebraska.com, you can see the story about the recent transfer of ownership to
Kyle and
the
Ron.
latest generation of Dietz owners. Kyle running things.
Ooh,
they're sending
that?
us. It's like it's a
Oh,
sample
a
of a
purple
purple
mattress.
mattress. You get an idea of just how comfy the purple mattress is, and then we're getting Swedish fish. Oh, that's amazing. MVP so far. Swedish
Give
fish
'em a-
in a parade. Yeah, exactly. We'll get the hand clappers going for that. Fantastic work.
Oh, and we missed Kevin.
Yes,
Kevin was on his unicycle.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Kevin Calhoun was by on his unicycle earlier. He was officially in this part of the parade, but he kind of runs his own pace.
That's right.
Okay. Nebraska Public Power District, though, walking by, working hard to power your everyday. Every day, Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need them.
Great representation.
Yeah.
from
PPD here.
Oh, and their
in
electric
full effect.
vehicle.
And their electric vehicle. The EV Mustang.
Yes.
Multiple charging stations around town.
Yep.
And the NPPD utility truck. The heroes every time there's a power outage.
Yes.
When you see that roll up, you know things are going to be okay.
QHA, commercial cleaning coming down the road next.
Yeah, providing custom janitorial services throughout Northeast Nebraska. Brent and his team strive to provide quality, honest, affordable cleaning services that meet the needs of their business partners throughout Norfolk. That's QHA, commercial cleaning.
Throwing out glow sticks. That's a unique
I
item
like
to throw
that.
out.
I like that.
No melting there.
Yeah, they don't melt, and, you know, like a popsicle, something you can put in the freezer.
That's right.
And then they stay glowy longer.
That's right. I threw a couple out just the other day.
Yeah, and then you find them in couch cushions in like
Yes.
February and
Yep.
wonder why they've been there so long.
Up next is the Norfolk Rescue Mission.
Founded in 1996, serving the hurting and the homeless in the name of Jesus Christ. They offer various in-house programs as well as an active jail ministry as well. An important part of the community. Pastor Will and his staff doing just an incredible work around the community, serving Northeast Nebraska.
Yeah. We got to tour the Norfolk Rescue Mission with the Chamber Ambassadors a few weeks ago. It was a really great experience to see all of the things that they do.
Yeah.
From food to clothing to education. It's just really great. Their van was just donated to them recently, which has been a saving grace for them.
And they're handing out full-on boxes of cookies.
Okay,
What do we got here?
is
This is
where
oatmeal
the
raisin.
Halloween comes in.
Yep, okay.
Oh,
and a $1 million bill. That's
There we
fantastic.
go.
What do we got here? This is zero sugar, vanilla wafers.
Ooh.
The diabetic in my house will appreciate that.
And I got oatmeal raisin
Oh,
cookies.
that's good stuff.
I don't have to cook now for our
Perfect,
4th
yeah.
of July party.
Lunch is
Consider
taken
it
care
done.
of. Yep, that's perfect.
Thank you, Norfolk Rescue Mission.
Next up, Northeast Machine and Manufacturing. They're out of Battle Creek, Northeast Nebraska's machining and fabrication leader.
Hey,
in
check
this
out those
area.
steps. Those look pretty familiar.
They do. That is.
I've only lifted steps like that on to the US 92 stage a million times.
Yeah, that is
They
exactly.
are heavy.
They
well
are.
built. If you need good steps,
That's-
call Norfolk Machine and
Exactly.
Manufacturing.
That's where we got them. Northeast Machine and Manufacturing.
Next up, Screamin' Demon Trucking.
Out of Lee, Nebraska. That's a bit of a a drive for those maybe watching in greater Nebraska. What's Lee to Norfolk? About 40 miles, 35, 40
Yeah,
miles,
for
something
sure.
like that. That's quite a trek up to Norfolk for today's parade. Given where they're located, my guess is not their only parade today.
Yeah, exactly. I bet they're going through Madison too, maybe.
Yep. Allo Fiber is up next. They've been creating, connecting, and serving gigabit community since 2003. 20 years of disrupting the telecom game, supporting business and future-proofing communities. They could not have done it without your support. My goodness, when Allo showed up in Norfolk, it was like a fleet of vehicles, like a small army of Allo vehicles that showed up. And man, they have truly taken over. They've done a great job here in Norfolk and all throughout Nebraska, providing fiber internet, TV, and phone services. 20 years now.
Now, up next, the International Harvest, Chapter 12 of Northeast Nebraska.
Yeah, this is in the interest of equal coverage. We
That's
presented
right.
a bunch of John
You
Deeres.
know
Now we
it.
present the International Harvesters, the
Yes.
folks that we had the green folks. Now we got the
Yes.
red folks that make their way through the Odd Fellows Parade.
Yep, we love it. Grew up on an International Harvester tractor, I think like the one almost all the way back there.
Okay.
Farmer Brown always had a red tractor on the farm. First tractor I drove was an International 300, I think was coming up.
Okay.
Still sitting in a barn, probably rotting near Oxford, Nebraska, but
Who
hey.
knows? Maybe it's in like some 4th of July parade in Oxford, behind that Indian restaurant that's in the gas station there.
There you
in
go. Oh, good times. Yeah, it's interesting to see folks' commitment to color.
Yeah,
You know,
it truly is. Like, it's like picking your team. You know
It
what I mean?
is.
Like you're
Definitely.
not like John Deere driver, not going to all of a sudden be like a Husker
Right.
fan, all of a sudden rooting for Colorado. You just
Right.
can't do it.
that's true. Yeah, and you don't.
Not to assign the Huskers to any. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Yeah, if you like the red tractors, you're going to stay in the red
Yep.
tractors. You like the blue ones, you're going to stay in the blue ones.
That's right.
And
It's just the way that it works.
instilled in you as a youngster.
Yep. Some awesome looking pieces of equipment coming
Yeah.
down the street right
Absolutely.
now. And we just blend right in. Look
Yeah.
what follows the International Harvesters.
Absolutely.
US 92 semi. Oh, we got an Alice Chalmers in here with the
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
International Harvester.
Matt Top out of Windside
Nice.
coming in today. That's good to see. Yep, and then following the International Harvesters is, of course, our pals, US 92 and 94 Rock, ready to hit the streets with great music and fun. Listen to your favorite songs on Northeast Nebraska's most listened to radio stations Wake up with a $1,000 minute on US 92. End your day with Husker Sports on 94 Rock. Stop by their Come Fly With Me booth at your next community event or fair for fun and prizes. The US 92 and 94 Rock folks.
Get a high five.
That's right.
Woo!
Because we know them, and they would yell at us if we didn't.
That's right.
Not nuts.
We got Ed in there driving the truck.
Thanks, Ed, for driving the semi.
He's an instructor
Oh.
of truck driver training at Northeast
Excellent.
Community College.
So the next generation of
That's right.
US 92 semi drivers.
He can recommend.
I noticed the new guys are in the parade. We've got
That's
both morning
right.
shows represented. Mookie in the morning is here.
That's right. I just saw a T-shirt get tossed.
Excellent. That's how you know things are going well. We got the US 92, the Green Goblin.
Custom
has made it.
delivery.
Thank you. We got Tootsie Rolls now. I'm running out of space on my desk.
I know.
All this stuff.
We've got mattresses and water and Tootsie Rolls.
TJ Carter, Jay Johnson behind the
There
wheel
we
of the
go.
94
The
Rock
whole
Mobile.
US 92,
the whole
94
gang's
Rock.
all here.
Yes. We love it.
Next up, Citizens for Epic Option, a grassroots group of Nebraskans petitioning senators to eliminate property, income, corporate sales, and inheritance taxes and replace all of them with a 7.5% consumption tax on only new goods and services.
And just a weather update here. It's cooled down.
It has cooled
We're
down.
at 81 degrees.
That is a good thing,
Yeah.
but also perhaps a portent of some other things to come. So we'll keep an eye on the
We're
skies
watching
here.
the weather.
We are indeed. Next
Oh,
up, OK
man.
Ice Cream Truck, family-owned ice cream truck. Book them for your next event.
And they are passing out ice cream.
Man, I'll tell you what, that's how you do it.
High five.
Yeah, that's
We've
it.
got
You get the clap
cookies.
for the.
We've got ice cream.
We have cookies and ice cream. A
Yes.
literal cookies and ice cream.
Yep. Got another couple tractors
Yeah.
coming through.
Made their way through. The 1953 McCormick.
Farmall Super M. Here comes, you know, the John Deere iconic 4020 tractor.
Yep.
Coming
That's
on
from
up.
Brandt Farms, owned by Joseph Brandt.
Nope, that was that one.
And then we saw Roger Brandt
Yep.
on the other one earlier.
Mahaska.
Mahaska, your local Pepsi distributor, in their 1942 Chevy pickup. That's the vehicle that, you know, back in the 40s, that was how you got your Mountain Dew.
That's
It just
right.
sort of came on the back of that truck off a pallet.
Always fun to see them out and about.
Yeah.
Norfolk.
Motor Company.
Yep.
Home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Norfolk Motor Company got the pickups out.
I'm sure all available for purchase.
I would imagine.
If you like what
yeah.
you see,
Yeah.
come on over to
You
Norfolk.
can give them a call.
Motor
Visit
Company.
NorfolkChevy.com. I'll bet they
Thank
got this. So here's what happened.
Can we-
People brought over stuff, and now everybody that comes by assumes they have to bring us an offering. We have like a pile of stuff. We didn't ask for any of this. They just sort of brought it over. We appreciate it, certainly.
But
Yeah.
if they want to drop off a set of keys to
I'll tell
any
you,
one
hey,
of these,
I will take
we're
that.
not gonna
yeah,
turn 'em down.
Yeah, you toss me the toss me keys and a title. We're in good shape.
we're good shape. Yep, red, white, and blue.
Yep.
Thanks so much, guys.
Uncle Gerald's.
Gerald's.
Oh, Uncle Gerald's barbecue.
Can we smell them?
That's I'll bet. Yeah, they got something cooking as they come by. That's good
now,
barbecue.
Now, if they're handing out ribs,
If they're handing out pulled
We'll
pork
take 'em.
sandwiches, I'll take one of those.
Carolina nachos, come on over.
Or some of their potato salad. Their potato salad's really
We're not
good.
picky.
I'm not picky.
We're not picky.
Nope, I'm just hungry.
You can find them on West Norfolk Avenue
Yep. Uncle
and
Gerald's.
at many other events across
This is
Northeast
their
Nebraska.
so this is the food truck. You see them all over.
Yeah.
Feidler Eye Clinic and Optical is up next. In their new building, 2900 West Norfolk Avenue, using the latest technological advancements to provide the most modern and comprehensive eye care in Northeast Nebraska. Serving the community for more than 55 years, they're dedicated to preserving the precious gift of sight. And of course, the 4th of July tradition of the walking eyeballs.
Nice.
Making their way down the street.
this is a tradition. You've seen them before?
Every year.
Awesome.
Walking eyeballs.
I've missed them.
You're usually in these parades.
Yeah. Oh, Northeast Community College.
Proud to be celebrating 50 years this year as a student-centered, open-access educational institution that strengthens students to achieve personal and professional goals. Join them in celebrating 50 years of excellence. And as you might imagine, with college students, an energetic bunch.
Yes, yes.
Northeast Community College. Next up, we've got David Zaruba on a 1951 Minneapolis Moline Model Z tractor.
Wow.
You don't see a lot of those.
So great.
That is sharp.
He gets extra points for his shirt and hat.
He
matching
matches.
His tractor.
It's the whole motif. That's the way you got to do it.
Yes.
Next up, WJAG. Light Rock 97.5 and 106 kicks. Listen to Billy Wolf and Henry Hagee. WJAG News Talk 780 and 105.9 FM. News you can rely on from people you can trust. Tune in to 780, 105.9 FM and WJAG.com. And Henry brought his dog with him. That's good. Got some, and he's in a, what is that, Patriotic T-Rex. And the,
and Captain America?
The patented Captain Hagee Captain America Shield backpack. If you know Henry, you know he's worn that for as long as I've known him, which is quite a while.
Yeah, yeah. We got WJAG and the 97.5 KXL Jeep coming up next.
Yeah, listen to Kylie Powers, Michael J., and John Tesh at night. Oh, they had to stop and refill. That's always the tough part of the parade.
That's right.
when the bucket empties.
And we're about to that point in the parade. This is probably refill station number 1.
Yeah, you're right about at a point in the parade where where if we're a newbie, and this you see this every year. Somebody who's doing a parade.
You see this.
And they get oh, my bag's empty already. That's because you're being too liberal with the candy tossing. You've got to learn to pace yourself when tossing out the candy if you want to make it to the end.
Yep, 1 piece per person.
Otherwise, you're going to see a lot of disappointed faces at the end of the route, and you do not want that.
Into the parade. You got a ration.
That's between us about almost 3 decades of parade experience.
I was thinking about that too. Yeah, because we've been doing parades.
We've been doing this a long time. Yeah. We're about to start our own antique club.
or pawning our kids off to do the parades
that's fair
on
enough.
their
They're
own.
almost old enough to start doing this. Yeah. We got St. John Lutheran Church coming up. VBS, their Vacation Bible School. Their mission is faith in God, love of country. All are welcome. They're VBS July 24th through the 27th with the stellar theme.
Shine
rocket ship.
Jesus' light. Hi, guys. Hey. This is so much fun.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a good time. People just wave at you. They're always happy to see you.
When you're in the parade, you get to see all the people on the street.
Yeah.
But
when you're on the side, you get to see everybody else.
People in the floats.
Like the
39.
Albrecht Disposal Service. Call Albrecht Disposal Service for all your commercial and residential needs. For the last 46 years, Uncle Sam waving in the back there.
Yeah, and again, our coverage today is brought to you by Sundance Investments and Home Health Medical Equipment. We appreciate their support.
Yeah, thank you so much. And all the sponsors you see on your screen as well. We thank them.
Madison County Fair.
Here we go. Madison County Fair and Rodeo celebrating 150 years. July 11th through the 16th, you got the Slack Rodeo on Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the Mid-State Championship Rodeo. Saturday, look, here's the deal. I'm always excited about the Madison County Fair. But Saturday is going to be Nellie. Nellie is coming to Madison, Nebraska, ladies and gentlemen, and DJ Trife. And then Sunday, another amazing day. Live polka music, games in the Activity Center, the concert with Ian Munsick. Fantastic up-and-comer in country music, an amazing singer-songwriter. They just knocked it out of the park this year with the entertainment. You also got the 4-H shows, the carnival, the exhibits, Just unbelievable. 150 years. Happy birthday. Madison County Fair and Rodeo. Can't wait.
Yep.
Next week. That is next week.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
I just gave.
Gotta
oh,
pace
no.
yourself.
I just gave poor Lady Joe a
I love
connection
it.
here.
I look forward to it every year.
Next up, Sneak Peek Boutique.
Say that 3 times fast.
Sneak Peek Boutique. Stays mainly on the plane.
You betcha.
Bring in the pink. Decked out. Full on pink. Love to see it.
And you can find them right next to Hometown, the Hometown store, Norfolk Hometown.
Norfolk Hometown.
Formerly known as Sears.
Yes. Yep. Now Norfolk Hometown.
The store formerly known as Sears.
But yeah, they do it all, man. Delivery, install, you name it, they do it. Norfolk Hometown. They've got what you need, and here we go. One of these years, I want to drive one of these things.
Oh, man. Yes.
The Nebraska Shrine Model T Patrol is here. The Shriners are here. The Model T Patrol, the parade unit of the Sesostris Shrine Center, headquartered in Lincoln. They've been organized since 1988. Shrine members from various communities in northeast Nebraska make up this group. You'll see the Model T Patrol in over a dozen parades throughout the year. Now, the Shriners, they've been around for over a century, working tirelessly, providing critical medical services to children through its Shriners Healthcare for Children system. Those services provided regardless of the ability to pay by the patient and their family. The Model T Patrol on hand. Good to see you.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Norfolk Masonic Center is up next. Of course, they provide the pancakes every Oktoberfest at the Masonic Center. Important to carb load as you get ready for Oktoberfest. Masonic Center, been around since 1875.
Nice. Norfolk Tree Care coming up next.
Call Norfolk Tree Care for all your tree needs. They'll give you free estimates, and they are insured. Norfolk Tree Care.
Next up, we have Mike Osborne and his 1966 truckster.
It's a three-wheeler, won Best of Show at the National Meets in 2018 and 2019, owned by Mike and Kathy Osborne. This is a national champ coming down the highway right now.
That is the ultimate parade
Oh, and a great
vehicle.
sounding horn, too.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Sports and spaces.
Next, Patriots United, a grassroots community of concerned citizens seeking to preserve the blessings of liberty for ourselves and our prosperity by upholding the constitutions of America and the state of Nebraska.
Got little pinwheels. Those are
And they've
nice.
got little pinwheels. On a breezy day today, like today, that is good. Next up is Dreamer's Place Equestrian Ranch.
Oh, wow.
Equestrian-assisted counseling, bringing horses in contact with the public in a way they can walk beside or just enjoy the Dreamers grounds. They offer a place for veterans, first responders, and community members to relax, recharge, and leave the stress of their jobs behind.
In Wayne, Nebraska.
That's right. Wayne, America, checking in. Norfolk Fire Division, it would not be a parade without the Norfolk Fire Division. When I first moved to Nebraska 13 years ago, I was struck by how Norfolk employed white fire trucks.
That's right.
I had never seen a white fire truck until I came to Norfolk, Nebraska.
Long time tradition of the Norfolk Fire Department. Saw them polishing it up before we got here.
That's right. Yeah, they're right across the street from where we post up.
We have some pretty good neighbors.
We
I do
really
have to
do.
say.
Yeah, I feel pretty safe.
Yeah.
Norfolk Fire and Police Division right next door. Here comes Michael's Cantina. Heath Henry in his 1933 Buick Michael's Cantina, home of the real margarita.
We maybe should check that out after
I
this.
should, yeah,
Let's
if I have to,
test-
just
let's
in the
test
in
the
the
tagline.
interest of accuracy.
That's
you know,
right.
just make sure that it is the real margarita.
We don't want to do any false advertising.
Except, of course, no. That's not at all. Good to see Heath. Next up, we've got Jerry and Elaine Holmberg in a 1967 Mercury Cougar. They are the original owners, the only ones that have ever owned this vehicle. Look at that incredible red interior on that. That's a gorgeous vehicle.
I call that mother of pearl.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we've got the parade folks
passers-by.
coming down. Yeah, we've got folks crossing the street to their. Hey, the Oddfellow Lodge is coming down. Hey, great job, Oddfellow Lodge. Every year putting on this parade, an Independence Day tradition, the 49th edition of this parade. So glad that we could bring this to you here on News Channel Nebraska Live. For those who could not make it, thanks again to Sundance Investments, Home Health Medical Equipment, and all the sponsors you see on your screen: Frontier Bank, Lammers, Pizza Hut, Norfolk Medical Group, US 92, 94 Rock, Soundworks, and of course, News Channel Nebraska. And we thank the Norfolk Oddfellows who worked tirelessly to make this a successful event year after year. And then here come the street sweepers. You know what that means?
That means the parade
We're wrapping it up.
Is complete.
Well, folks, thank you so much for joining us. Lady Joe Krieger, thank you for joining me.
Yes, thanks for the invitation.
This is my third year of doing this. I've had a different co-host every year. I'm starting to think I'm the problem.
Well, I'll be back next year if you have me.
Excellent.
But I totally understand.
I look forward to it. Hey, to everybody out there, celebrate 4th of July safely.
Yes.
Make sure you're being safe out there. If you're going to get after it, make sure you're making plans for designated drivers or anyone out there that can help you be safe with the fireworks, be safe with the weather, and
water down your lawn.
Water the lawn.
Before you shoot those fireworks.
Yeah, water
please.
your lawn, water your kids. Make sure your kids have plenty to drink today as well. Hydrate.
Yep.
It's going to be a big deal.
Put your
today
pets away.
as well. Well, Lady Joe, we did it.
We did it.
We did. High five. That didn't work at all. Well, for Lady Joe Krieger, I'm Eric McKay. On that awkward note, we sign off. Thank you so much for joining us. You've been watching the 2023 Norfolk Oddfellows 4th of July Parade on News Channel Nebraska.
We now join regular programming on News Channel Nebraska.